Hey guys, MUT Gamer back here for that video, guys, and welcome to the first episode of my series that I actually started last year sometime, and it's returning this year. This is Sniping Series bonus video. So obviously I have my Sniping Series, which is my Sniping Series every single day, but this is a bonus video. We go ahead and we do some more sniping, and we cover topics that, are happening right now, like when it comes to Madden, of course. So with that in mind, today what we're going to talk about is going to be the best time to snipe. When is the best time to snipe? When should you snipe? When should you go ahead and do all that kind of good stuff? Now, right now, I'm going to tell you currently the time is 1:23 a.m. in the morning. I'm going to 100% say never snipe in the morning. Now, two things. I say never snipe in the morning because obviously it's not the best time because not many people are going to be on. You're not going to get many good snipes. Now, I say that with a grain of salt with the fact that, yes, you're not going to get a lot of good snipes, but you're not going to have much competition. Sometimes you guys don't have fast internet, or you just don't, personally, you just don't want to have to be as fast as possible. At nighttime, you're going to have a lot of good, advantages, especially with the fact with not much people on, you might have 10 seconds on a crazy snipe because not many people on to go against you. Now, when I say, like, don't do it at nighttime, you're not going to get those crazy, ridiculous snipes that are going to make you jump out of your chair and walk around the house. But you're going to get those low overall snipes, those, 80 to 80 overall, that might make you around 2 or 3K that you wouldn't get during the day because it's too much competition, too many people sniping at the same time. You're not going to get those crazy snipes. Now, with that in mind, you also have to take, every single inch of coinage you can make. You have to take advantage of it at nighttime because you're not going to get a second chance at nighttime. Like, you're not going to get these crazy snipes. You have to take every, nickel and dime you can take. Now, during the day, though, is, in my opinion, the best time to snipe. What's his speed? I know he's like 87 speed. Michael Hyde. I'm not Michael Hyde. Deion Buchanan. I like Deion Buchanan better, to be honest. I mean, he has better block shed, same pursuit, better zone cover with Deion. Hit power is the same. I like Deion Buchanan better, but nonetheless, 200,000 coins. That's crazy, man. But nonetheless, during the day is going to be the best time to snipe, in my opinion. Now, what time during the day? The best time to snipe during the day is going to be during the weekday. Now, why is it during the weekday? Is because that's when kids are coming home from school, and when they come home from school, then, that's when they're getting on Madden. So, I would say Monday through Friday, best time to snipe. Now, Monday through Friday, what time? I would probably go with, let's see, high school lets out at 2. People get home from work around 5. Perfect, ideal, like, within 3-hour period, I would have to go. What's on my? Oh no, that's the sunlight. It's just the light. My bad. I thought that was on my hand at first. But nonetheless, from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock, best time possible to snipe, because that's when the high school kids and the other kids are getting off school. And between that time period, let's say 9 to 5 job, when people work like 9 to 5 jobs. 5 o'clock, they're getting home around 5:30 to 6, and that's when I feel like the more advanced Madden players are getting on. I know a lot of, I'm not saying that, high schoolers or middle schoolers, elementary school cannot be advanced Madden players when it comes to sniping. I'm just saying that's when I feel like, the more older age group gets on. And once the older age group gets on, that's when I feel like a lot of the advanced snipers are going to get on and just start clearing out the auction block for any good, snipe possible. So my recommendation would be, again, doing that during the beginning. Do it like from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock on any weekday, Monday through Friday. That's when you're going to want to be sniping. Now, what certain days should be sniping? Personally, early in the year, I found that Tuesday was a good day. Personally, I think not Tuesday anymore. I'm kind of leaning toward Thursday now. Mainly because of the limited time cards coming out. A lot of people like to sell everything before the limited time card comes out. And then, of course, limited time cards come out. Everyone open pack, blah, blah, blah. But nonetheless, before the card comes out, that's when I feel like everyone's selling everything. So with that in mind, I think it's Thursday around, 2 to 5 p.m. So if you want to snipe, guys, that is going to be my ideal best sniping period from, again, Thursday from 2 to 5 p.m. Now, sniping on the weekends is always, not in my opinion. It's kind of weird because it's indirectly the best time and indirectly the worst time, because it's the best time because everything is low in price. And it's not really sniping where you're trying to just flip the card. We're trying to buy it and then sell it back and make coins. Sniping on weekends is a whole different ball field of its own. Because you're not trying to, buy the cards and then sell them back. What you're trying to do is you're trying to actually go ahead and buy the cards for, cheap. And then you're trying to hold them toward the week, where then you go ahead and sell them during the week and you make coins back. So again, because everyone will open up packs on the weekends, not as much this year as previous years, but obviously because fantasy packs, legend fantasy packs come out, I know a lot of people only open packs on the weekends for those packs. That's when people are going to be going ahead and, putting up cards, trying to sell everything they're pulling out of the packs. Everything will go down in value. That's when new legends come out. So that's going to be like the best time to snipe when it comes to just, sniping the cards and holding on to them until the week and then selling them back. But if you want to go ahead and just strictly snipe, it's going to be, in my opinion, Thursdays again at 2 to 5 p.m. So that's my personal time when I think you should snipe, guys. Tell me down below, when do you guys snipe? When is your just, ideal, perfect time to snipe? Because I know a lot of people have their different, differences when it comes to that and when they think it's the perfect time or not. But it's kind of, and again, it all comes down to personal preference, because it also depends on what card you are sniping. As someone actually bought this card, I just want to see how this card looked like compared to Zeke Elliott. Obviously, Zeke Elliott being like a 300,000 coin card. Nonetheless, though, tell me down below when you guys think it's best time to snipe, because bigger cards kind of have a different sniping period than smaller cards. Smaller cards, again, that 3 to 5 p.m., 2 to 5 p.m. type of thing. Probably for like, I would say 80 overall, so like 86, 87s, maybe 88s. But when it comes to like the bigger overall cards, like 89, 90, 91, those I don't really think have a real time period, because of the fact they have to be pulled, or they have to just be someone doesn't want the card anymore and they throw it up in the auction block. Those cards don't really have as much of a period. The best time to actually go ahead and try to snipe them would be during the weekend, though, because that's when people are throwing cards up and everything is at cheapest. But when it comes to during the week, if you're trying to snipe those big cards, you're trying to get a crazy, payout with those cards, I don't know. I really honestly would just stay back with those and not go ahead and try to even, I don't want to say don't go after them, but it's just, there's so rarely ever snipes with those. Now, if you guys look at muthead.com, you're going to see that they don't really sell much. Like, those big overall 600,000 coin cards, obviously because of 600,000 coin cards, they don't sell often at all because of the fact of how much they go for. So it's rarely ever where someone puts it up for a crazy snipe that you can make coins off of, because usually those cards people are extra careful with. Don't get me wrong though, it does happen. Someone, I believe, last year put up Michael Vick that went for 5 million coins or 3 million coins. He put him up for 18,000 coins. So don't get me wrong, it does happen, and I don't want to, kind of take away from the fact that it is possible to get those kind of snipes. It's just, it doesn't happen as often as, the small overall snipes. So if you're going to dedicate your time, especially, I know not everyone has the infinity time. Not everyone has all the time in the world to go ahead and try to snipe. I would recommend going ahead and doing those smaller snipes. Because again, you could get the crazy snipes, you could get the crazy stuff happening, but the amount of chance, the odds of that happening, probably not worth it, in my opinion. But again, that's just what I'm thinking, guys. Just how I thought process with sniping, how I thought process for this whole entire game. I just like to go for the small ones. And you see a lot of my sniping series videos. I don't go for the big snipes because, yes, you know, one thing I don't have, like, I'm fitting the biggest amount of coins. And if I did get one of those big snipes, the only problem, again, if you get a big snipe, let's say you get a snipe for 400,000 coins that normally goes for 800,000, right? You spend all your coins on that, you're going to have to wait till that sells. And you're going to have someone undercut you. Personally speaking, I pulled a, what is his name? Rod Woodson. And again, it took me about 9 hours to sell the guy. Because people kept undercutting me. And again, only 6 of them sell a day. 6, 7, 8, 9 of them sell a day, those big cards. So you're going to have a long time. And a lot of times what people actually get caught up with is actually called, what's it called? Kind of like baiting. And the idea of baiting is what they do is, let's say they put up a card, let's say some, you know, nice, very nice person puts up a card that normally sells for 400,000 coins for 950,000 coins. Well, what this person will do is they'll put their card up for 500,000 coins, and you'll see a 500,000, 950 difference. And a lot of people fall for that. They buy the card and they try to put it back up for 850,000 coins. Well, sometimes what happens is that guy that you bought the 550 from also owns the 950. So what he does is once you buy his card, he comes in and undercuts you and puts his card up for 400,000 coins, how much it sells for. His card gets bought, and now you're left with a 550,000 coin card that you can't do anything with. So just be very careful with that kind of stuff. There's a lot of baiting in this game when it comes to that kind of crap. It does suck that it happens, but that's just how this game goes with a lot of things. If you do fall victim to it, you're going to lose a lot of coins. So going for the big overall cards, is it worth it? It can be. Do I recommend it? Not at all. I recommend staying away from those cards because you never know what's going to happen. There's a lot of times where you're going to get fluffed over. You're going to end up losing coins. Stay back, fall back, man. I would not go for it. But obviously, that's one man's opinion. Tell me down below what you guys think. Do you go for the big overall cards? Do you go for the small overall cards? These seem to weak cards are very glitchy, I've heard, so you might want to try them out. Just saying. We'll be doing a budget squad sometime soon, so maybe these cards on a budget squad would be the best possible thing. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like button, subscribe, share if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.